Oh, well, Tony Christie is a man who has plenty of experience in the spotlight, and he's visiting his old school today, and he joins us on the phone now. Good afternoon, Tony.
Good afternoon.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine.
Smashing. Thanks for joining us.
It's great to be back. I mean, they pulled the old school down and built an academy next to it where it used to be.
Yep.
It's all modern and all, everything, and the girls and boys are together. Whereas when I was at school, the boys had a separate,
Yeah. So this is originally when you went there. It was called Conisbrough North Cliff. Am I right?
That's right.
And it's now called De Warren's Academy.
Academy, yeah.
But still in Conisbrough.
Yeah.
And it was a single sex school when you were there, Tony. Was it?
It was the girls. They weren't together. The boys. It was the boys' school and the girls' school. The corridor joined them, if you know what I mean.
Yes. And did you ever sneak through onto the other side?
Yes, occasionally.
So obviously the school has changed massively in the sense that it's been completely levelled and rebuilt. But what was it? Did you get any kind of any memories coming back to you by just being in that place on that site?
Just finding it. I knew where it was, but the roads have closed roads off that I used to, so I had to sort of move around and find a different entrance and all this kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's completely different now.
And did your kind of performing bug begin when you were at school?
No, we didn't. No, it was never. We had music classes, but not a choir. You know what I mean? But I did. One of my biggest parts was I was third witch in one of the Shakespeare plays.
In Macbeth, was that be Macbeth?
With Macbeth, yeah.
Well, the third witch.
Third witch.
In many ways, Tony, the most important witch.
Well, I thought so.
Yeah, I think you're right. So when did the singing bug begin then? How did you get into that?
When I was a little boy. My dad played piano at home, and I used to sing the hits of the day. And sometimes when my grandparents visited, my dad would stand me on a chair and he'd play piano. I sang.
Fantastic.
And they paid me. They gave me sixpence, and I thought,
that was your first professional engagement.
That was it. Yeah.
And do you remember the feelings you felt the first time you stepped out in front of a kind of a paying audience, a more of a baying crowd potentially?
Yeah, I did the local working men's club, the Ivanhoe, with my mate, because we were a double act.
Yeah.
We sang in his mum's glee club.
Fantastic.
And we were only about 16,
Yeah.
And we were actually paid to open the show because my uncle was a committee man on, and he says we've got a show on. Norman Collier's at the top of the bill.
Oh, of course, with a microphone that used to cut in and out.
That's it. We've got a singer called Lynn Perry.
Yeah.
Who went on to become Ivy Tilsley on Coronation Street.
Oh, wow. There we go.
And we opened the show. I played guitar and we did harmonies, like Everly Brothers, that kind of stuff.
Great.
So that was our first paid gig, and we got £4.
Oh. Bank it. Get it banked. Get it banked.
A lot of beer, that book.
Yeah.
In those days.
So, I mean, obviously, you're still going great guns. You're at Conisbrough Music Festival in July, is that right? And
July the 1st, yeah.
July the 1st. And I saw you were at Wentworth, weren't you, a couple of weeks ago, the festival there. And so you clearly still get immense joy from performing. Can you describe to our listeners kind of what you feel when you perform? What does it mean to you to be a performer?
It's never lost its magic and an appeal. I've always liked performing. I still get nervous, which is a good sign. I find that's a good sign.
Good.
If you're nervous, you're not too confident. It makes you try a little harder.
I agree. There's nothing wrong with being nervous. That's just kind of your adrenaline kicking in, isn't it?
Yeah. And I thought it was just me being a softie, but I've heard about some, people like Sammy Davis who used to be physically sick before he went on.
I'll be honest, I've chucked up a few times before I've gone on to do stand-up, Tony.
Yeah, and I've been, very, very close many times.
We've all been there, pal. We've all been there. Well, listen, I think it's great that you're still performing and enjoying it, and it's great that you've gone back to your old school and you can inspire some of the people there. Can I speak to, I believe... our teacher from the school, we've got Jenny Wildman. She's there. Jenny, how are you?
Good afternoon. I'm fine, thank you.
And how's it been having this man here with you today?
Oh, it's been an absolute ray of sunshine. I think he's been harassed from pillar to post by people wanting handshakes and does he know my uncle and is he going to sing for us? It's been a really special occasion for us.
Oh, and have you enjoyed yourself, Tony?
I am indeed. It's bringing back a lot of memories for me.
Brilliant. And as long as she doesn't slam you in detention.
No.
There's still time.
There's still time. Well, listen, it's great to speak to both of you. Thank you very much for coming on the show, and thanks for sharing your stories with us.
It's a pleasure.
Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot.
Thank you. Bless you. Cheers. Take care.
Cheers,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.